Which of you five Nimdok, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area? Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over. You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengeles' orders.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this. I cannot take this down.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise. I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the...
This child cannot be more than 8 years. He is... What am I to do?
Ah, You are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate a serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
I will begin.
It will be an honor to work up.
This must be the recovery room. This patient will never recover. This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to... It is difficult to see what purpose. There is nothing. There is no. There is heat. There is heat. The scalpel is coated with dried blood. The scalpel is coated with dried blood.
I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for...
I do not know. There is heat.
Опа, какие люди. Здорово. Здорово. Доктор Лектор, это вы?
There is...
Нет. Так, ну, допустим, я не хочу делать операцию ребенка.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
Так, вот. Чё, как дела?
Are you...
Рассказывай, Афанасий.
I cannot take this...
Приклеен намертво, да? То есть использовать не получается. Хорошо, давай-ка попробуем вот этот вот плакат, да? Использовать. Тоже не хочет? Здесь скальпель. Использовать на воздуховой. Понятно. Опа, ты кто такой? Здорово. Как ты мог так по-глупому попасться?
How could you so foolishly be caught in the fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Ну никак, я все так же сижу дома в унынии и больше не пью. Ну то, что ты не пьешь, я тебя поздравляю. А то, что ты до сих пор сидишь в унынии, это очень плохо. У меня было тоже такое состояние, но я не пьющий вообще. Почему ты решил мне помогла гитара, точнее музыка. Вот. Почему ты решился бежать в столь плачевном состоянии?
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you, of all people, know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
I will summon...
No, I'm better off here.
I will...
Why? So the god can taunt me as I die a slow death?
There is...
You can at least help me, and that would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of...
Не, ну я не буду пока его убивать.
I hope you are happy with the regime that you set up.
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems to have some significance.
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok. That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
Я попробую, конечно же. Используй дверь.
I cannot open it. This door is the most... This door is the most...
Понял.
You get on. Go to surgery.
Блин, я не хочу идти в операционную.
The regime shall vanquish.
Поискать словаря хирургические. Характеристики медицинского вмешательства, связанного с разрешением, разрезанием кожных покровов. Второе. Характеристика военной операции по уничтожению четко обозначенной цели малыми силами. Если все понимают, что тут вообще делать. О чем игра вообще? Ну смотри, короче, когда-то ученые разных стран, Китая, Америки, и прочих создали компьютеры, чтобы они работали во благо их, выполняли их задания. Вот. И как-то все-таки компьютеры то ли перепрограммировались как-то, или что, создались в один, то есть воедино собрались, и как бы этот компьютер назывался АМ, который уничтожил человечество. Вот, а самых 5 жестоких последних выживших он теперь пытает в муках. И теперь они должны как бы играть его игру. Кто-то должен, так сказать, свои ошибки исправить, кто-то должен наоборот поступить как-то по-другому, кто-то должен узнать, почему он умер, или почему не он умер, а именно кто-то другой. Вот. Сейчас я прохожу как бы за доктора, который делал эксперименты над детьми, делал из них суперсолдат, а также прочую ерунду. Вот. Я так понял, что я сейчас должен типа как исправиться. То есть концовок здесь две. То есть хорошая концовка, которая закончится как бы нормально. То есть я всех спасу, но я не знаю, я не играл еще за доктора. Вот, я прошел за 3 персонажей сюжетку. Вот, как-то так. За доктора я еще не играл. Вот сейчас я должен сделать операцию вот этому вот ребенку. Но я ищу какой-то другой выход, потому что я не хочу резать ребенка. Я, конечно, ненавижу детей маленьких, но, блин. Это не повод, я думаю, чтобы резать пацаненка. Ну да ладно. Пытать людей,
I'm sorry, Doc. The ether...
Хорошо.
I will be...
It will be an honor to work...
Использовать...
there. It is done.
The subject did not look like the athletic type. He will probably not miss the use of his leg. You have done well, Doctor.
Смотреть эфир.
It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic. I do not... It is...
The sub... You have...
Живой хотя бы.
He is not...
Без сознания.
There is nothing... It is difficult to... There is not... There is not...
Ничего не могу сделать вообще.
There is...
You cannot... That would...
Here, you should be able to escape with this.
Is this a feeble attempt to make amends? This will only get me beaten if the guards found it.
I should keep this. There is not...
You cannot leave. That would... Oh, that feels much better.
The ether should relieve...
I feel so light-headed. So...
Never forget the year 1945, Nimdok.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here!
Ну, короче, ты понял, да? Короче, мною, типа, управляет компьютер. Он меня сюда закинул, телепортировал, чтобы я исправил свои ошибки. Ну, либо наоборот. То есть, тут, например, если что-то не сделать правильно, то компьютер меня уничтожает полностью. Вот. Был Гористер, первый персонаж, которого заказала собственная теща, чтобы убили. Вот, а как ему не нравилось, точнее, теще не нравилось, как он ладит с его дочкой, так как он избил ее, и она попала, типа, в психлечебницу, а психлечебница покончила с собой. Вот, и Гористер отправляется, так сказать, на поиски виновного, кто его убил, а также узнает непредвиденные последствия, то есть обстоятельства, что в смерти его жены он не виноват. Вот, также узнает, кто его убил, кто заказал. Вот, и также можно поступить, можно тещу убить, можно тещу использовать в качестве топлива для дирижабля. Вот. Так и получилось у меня. Я просто сжег тещу для топлива. Вот. Так как без топлива не мог подняться вверх, пришлось чем-то пожертвовать. И все-таки я решил пожертвовать именно так. Вот. Второй персонаж — это женщина, которая боится желтого цвета, так как когда-то ее, когда она застряла в лифте, изнасиловал лифтер. Вот. И она боится желтого цвета. Она этот инженер, профессиональный инженер, который работала в компании Годэнерго. Ну и в принципе все. То есть все, что там очень большие такие желтые комнаты, которые она боится, там нужно еще типа повязку надевать на глаза, чтобы ее проводить, потому что она боится желтый цвет. Ну, вот. За третьего персонажа, его зовут Бенни. Он когда-то был военачальником, который жестко относился к своим военнослужащим. Вот. Получилось, что он своих 4 военнослужащих убил. Вот. И где-то там могилы закопал, чтобы никто не знал, что произошло. Вот. Именно из-за этого компьютер превратил меня в примата, который постоянно хочет кушать, постоянно голоден и никак не может насытить, так сказать, свое брюхо. Вот как-то так. Как-то так. Телепортнуло меня в какое-то племя. А в племени люди с помощью алтаря приносят себя в жертву. Тем самым напитывая этот компьютер властью и энергией. То есть давая ему больше, так сказать, лет жизни. Вот. Моя задача либо как бы продолжать его существование, либо уничтожить этот компьютер вообще. То есть, вот, ну, не знаю, вроде как получилось его немножко, так сказать, вывести из строя. По крайней мере, за третьего персонажа точно. А вот за доктора я еще не играл, хотя я уже понимаю, что он полнейшая мразь. Вот. Что дальше делать?
Never forget
Не понимаю.
You want to...
I cannot.
Если такой не дотянуться. А если я тебе дам скальпель?
Here, you should be...
Is this a feeble attempt? This will...
Дать скальпель.
I should... I do not know what...
The regime.
Ну, если использовать, например,
I cannot...
да? Приклеил, не снимается, то есть вообще.
I don't...
Не хочет работать. Смотрите.
He is...
Без сознания.
He does not seem angry that I have killed the child.
Не знаю, может, я что-то неправильно сделал? Возможно, кстати, возможно. Использовать воздуховод.
There is heat coming...
Сюда тянет жаром. Опа. Идти. Использовать воздуховод.
I smell burnt
Чую
flesh.
запах горелой
But
плоти.
this is
Это явно не
obviously...
кухня. Взять часы. Смотреть кусачки. Взять кусачки. Смотреть записи.
According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here.
Взять.
It would be suicide to be caught.
Опа.
This door.
Это дверь, которая... Взять кусачки. Использовать панель управления. Что это такое?
This lever must be used for... This lever... These ovens are more These ovens are more monstrous than...
Не знаю, давай попробуем ему вон дать кусачки или не знаю, либо использовать.
Oh, that hurt. You can at least... That would give you the...
Не пытайся ему как-то
Never
помогать.
forget.
I seem to recall that you speak Latin. What is engraved on...
The engraving says time is truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
I am starting to recall...
You want to make amends?
I should keep...
Использовать кусачки.
Oh, that hurts.
He is free, but he has lost consciousness. He is... I should keep... I He is...
Never forget the year.
I...
You want to...
Привет, привет.
I would think he can free himself.
Сумеет освободиться, придя в себя.
You have had your warning, Doctor. The regime does not... You are to die in the manner of all...
Who among...
Что же? Ну, давай пойдем. С самого начала.
Nimdok, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area? Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over. You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengel's orders.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
I would only rip it. I cannot...
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. Will not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate a serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military...
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest. You are fortunate to be his associate.
I cannot...
I can see that you don't look well. If necessary, Dr. Mengele...
I can...
if necessary... I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the...
He is...
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand.
This must be the recovery room.
Если сделать то, что он просит, я не знаю.
I do not...
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave before the... He is dead. It is amazing what damage... He is dead. It is amazing... I do not... I do not know what to do with this.
Dr. Nimdok, you have betrayed the regime's trust in your ability. You are to die in the manner of all.
Who am...
I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen. This door... I cannot... This man's eyes have been surgically removed. The surgeon who did this has great skill. What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please, disconnect the wires.
Incredible. A wire cut.
No, no. The wires, they hurt.
This should ease your...
The things I see now, a trinity of three beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers. A lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
He is not... His eyes seem perfectly preserved. His eyes seem... I recognize this child. I do not know. I should... He is not...
Нельзя, он без сознания.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No, not all the doctors. You and Dr. Megala sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime...
There is nothing I can do for him. There is an inscription on... These pliers must be used for extract...
Какая жесть.
According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here. It would be suicide to be caught. According to these records, this lever must be used for setting the oven temperature. This is how... These ovens are these ovens. You must let me go.
How can you possibly undo an unspeak? You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an but you are one of us. Like it.
Why do you say that I am one of you?
You denied your heritage and turned your own parents into the regime. And that makes your crimes all the more heinous.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
It means that you should have a chance to witness the full... Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like...
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf.
Ладно, хорошо, давай сделаем здесь сохранение. Вернемся туда. Я хочу поговорить вот с этими еще умалишенными. Вот с этими вот. Я не могу с ними, слушай, поговорить. Ладно.
I have not seen... my memory is not what it used to... I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here. Morphogenics. The ability to reorganize DNA at will. Did Am discover my work in this area? Is this how he was able to alter Benny and play other cruel tricks on the rest of us?
Не вариант, там сразу сбегается стража и, короче, кидает меня в печку крематорную и сжигает, и все.
It is too heavy. A teletype machine. The message reads, cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Confidential. The leader is dead, having looked on the face of the future using the prototype device. This leaves the regime ripe for invasion. Destroy all work in progress. This technology must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the enemy. Morphogenics. The ability to reorganize. Did discover my... It is too heavy. The legends are true. This must be the golem of lost tribe folklore. This golem appears to be made of steel and molded clay. Such a strange combination of scientific plans and myth. This has something to do with the golem. I do not know. This vat contains a silvery liquid. Now I the golem. I dare not return to the camp. I doubt the prisoners will give me a second chance. You must!
Is that so?
You must!
How can you possibly... You can't fool me, Nimdark. But you are...
Why?
You did... And that makes...
Does...
It means...
I must...
Переигрывать. Блин, серьезно?
I do not... Such a strange combination. This has something to do... Now I... The golem.
Голему нужны глаза, да? Вот портал типа. Скорее всего, это портал.
This vat contains... This vat contains us. This liquid is... This vat contains... This vat... This liquid is thick. This vat.
Если перед диалогом пырнуть его, ну, не знаю, давай попробуем.
I do not know what to do.
Нет, не получается.
You must.
Is that...
I do not. I do. Tis. I do not. I cannot. Yeah, you should be able to escape with this.
Is this a feeble attempt? This will only get me beaten.
I do not know what to do. Here.
Is this a This will
I should keep this. I do not.
Привет, Максим Серов. Засрано. Он убил кучу людей, сейчас одного. Пырнуть не может, странно как-то, да? Согласен. Что поделать?
I would. There is an. You must.
Is that?
Использовать часы.
I do not know.
Ну, как видишь, не работает почему-то.
Emergency. The prisoners have... Gather all research materials and evacuate to the...
I do not understand.
Какая-то коробка.
How
I feel okay.
get
We will not rest.
there is. There is.
Окей, а если делать все как просит режим?
There is.
Опа. Опа. Стой. Вам нужно ртути в коробку набрать, попробуй.
I do not.
Возможно.
This door. I can. According to this record, these ovens are more. This lever. I have not felt such heat. These ovens are more monstrous. These ovens, I have not felt such. These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed.
Слушай, кажется, я понял. В чем прикол? Я должен как-то жар пустить вот на эту буковку, походу. Чтобы она засветилась. Там какая-то дверь откроется, еще что-то. Ну, скорее всего. Дверь почему-то не открывается, вот что плохо. А в коробку набрать ртути? Хм. Ну, видишь, уже погасло.
I have not this oven.
Вот, сейчас они потухли.
I have not this oven.
Здесь по-любому какой-то подвох есть.
These pliers must be used for extracting.
Давай попробуем.
This is half. You must.
How can you possibly... You can't fool me, Nimdok. But you are one of us.
Does that mean
It means... Then...
I must leave this place? I have not. I know this place. The legends are true. It is gone.
Она просто исчезла.
I dare not.
Понял, она просто исчезла.
This. I see a mirror. It was obscured by the light. I see a mirror. It was obscured by the light. What is this? I see a mirror. Oh my God! It is true. 1945. I have found the lost. Oh.
Я нашел пропавшее колено.
I
Серьезно?
have found the lost tribe. This golem appears to be made of steel. Such a strange combination of scientific plan. This has something to do. Now the golem.
Голему нужны глаза.
No reaction.
Не знаю, правильно я сделал или нет, но в любом случае, короче. Сохранимся.
I do not. I do not. Is it not enough that I sent these people to their... Is it so much death? I am Is it not faces? This wall is permeable, like a shimmering curtain. Faces.
В смысле, серьезно?
I am passing.
We're not as alike as I thought, Nimdak. The spark of humanity,
Я прошел.
always that
Лол.
wretched little spark. You've confronted your past, but you refuse to continue your research. That's what I asked you to do. Since you now identify with your victims, I suppose it's only right that I let you experience their tortures too. Ah, you. You're the last player in my little game.
Так, мы что,
I
будем
urge
продолжать?
you, do not fail, as the others have failed.
М? Продолжать будем? Я, получается, узнал про себя, что это типа я, пропавший колено, но типа продолжать не стал. Увидел стену, нашел лупу, с помощью лупы узнал, что через стену можно пройти, и выпоролся, получается. Ну, неплохо. То есть, получается, я прошел сюжетку за доктора. Или все-таки узнаем, или будем играть уже за остального, за последнего игры персонажа. Кажется, что сегодня все. Ну, как-то быстро слишком, я скажу тебе. За доктора. Ну блин, тут остался, получается, всего... А, тут же еще будет это... Тут еще, если я за всех персонажей пройду, тут еще откроется, типа, дополнительная, это... Дополнительная сюжетка. Точняк. Я помню, там писали. Давай до 12. В смысле до 12? А, ну то есть продолжаем играть? Или как? Продолжаем узнавать историю за доктора или идем за следующего персонажа? Играем за этого персонажа или играем же опять за доктора? Не, ну так я не против до 12. Чё, можно? Тут 12 часов. Окей. Так, продолжаем за доктора или как? Что-то не понял. Или играем за нового персонажа? Просто напиши. А, следующий? Окей, погнали.
Hey, you're my favorite, baby. I mean it. I really can't stand all the rest of these people. Every one of them has some fatal glitch in personality. Whiners, freaks, crips, cowards. Every one of them. But not you, Ted. No, my man. Not you, Ted. You were a stand-up guy. You were a brave guy. Yes, a take charge kind of guy. So, I'm going to give you, just you, the opportunity to get out, live some kind of life. I'm going to send you, you're going to like this, I'm going to send you to the Room of Dark. If you can solve the puzzle of the Room of Dark, you're home free. You out. You're away. Well, now, I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted. I know you're scared. But I'm your friend. 109 years. I'm your best friend. So overcome your fear. Enter the room of dark, and you can solve its mystery.
Окей. Не, ну мы ж типа за доктора не полностью прошли. Гонять будешь? Ну, честно не знаю. Не уверен.
Video screens. Each one shows a scene of some other place. Why? What mystery does Am want me to solve? Say, these video screens have palm print switches next to them.
Так.
I never liked going to the circus. All those clowns with their phony grease paint smiles. You can't tell what they're really thinking. A castle, right out of the Brothers Grimm. I feel like there's something watching me from the windows. Why show me a rooftop? Why not a door? And why this particular rooftop? A forest. Not one to
За
go
доктора будет плохая
through.
концовка.
This forest is dark, foreboding. This looks like the tires. What does Am know about my child?
Так, ну чё, какой монитор выбираем? Первый, второй, третий, четвертый, пятый. Какой монитор выбираем? Я так понял, здесь нужно один выбрать и типа откроется. Давай с клоунами
I never liked going to. I never liked.
нажать. Понял. Любой. Да нет, видишь. Любой не работает. Так, этот не работает методом тыка, короче. Ну, не знаю, давай вот этот. Тоже не Паша, да? Как я могу это угадать, я не понимаю вообще. Да, вот этот.
What sort of
Okay.
intrigue is Am plotting this time? He's left me here alone. Still, I feel as though I'm being watched. This gargoyle is even larger than those at Penelope's estate in the Hamptons. This gargoyle is even larger than... So typical of the castles I've visited in Europe. A beautiful facade disguising ordinary stone. Appearance is everything. Why, that maiden looks just like Ellen. She seems so sad and so beautiful. So many women have called me their knight in shining armor, but never Ellen. Do wolves... Why, it's Ellen!
Ох, это же...
Did Am tell her that I loved her? Was that the secret he was referring to?
Подожди.
There is an evil in this room. I feel it all around me.
Взять стекло. Можно?
Ouch! I cut.
Я порезался.
Why, this is a collection of books on the black arts. There must be dozens of volumes. I feel a cold draft blowing across the bed like... These are Ellen's things. All this perfume and jewelry must belong to Ellen. After all these years in Am's clutches, she did. Ellen looks so beautiful.
Oh, Ted. I feel so tired, so weak.
Did Am do this to you?
Yes. Maybe. I can't tell. They whisper in my ear and this bed is so soft.
Can you walk?
No, I'm too weak. I haven't been out of this bed in ages.
Do you know if there's a way to escape from this place?
I searched the entire castle grounds before I fell ill. There's no escape for me but death.
No, I won't let you die.
I can't take this suffering anymore, Ted. The things I've endured. Help me to die with dignity. Don't let anyone violate me again, not even in death.
No, don't go. I need you. We need you.
If you really care for me, Ted, bring me my hand mirror.
Where is your mirror?
I left it on my dressing table. Bring it to me.
Perfume bottles, jewelry boxes. Perfume boxes.
Ted.
Why do you want...
My stepmother has been jealous of me ever since she became ugly. She had something to do with my illness, but she doesn't dare come near me while I...
Where is...
I left it on my dressing...
I looked on your dress.
You have to find it. It's the only thing keeping my stepmother away.
Go back to...
Yes.
Понятно. Идем дальше тогда.
This looks like a chapel, but there's something unholy about it. It must be the gargoyles.
Идол.
Nothing special about this rod except for the ridiculous gargoyle face on top.
Я могу взять этот идол?
Nothing special about this rod except for the ridiculous gargoyle face on top.
Тоже пойду спать. Ну давай.
A secret passage. What's waiting for me up there?
Давай, спокойной ночи.
Some sort of demonic rituals must go on here. What in...
Давай, наверное, на этом закончим. Завтра продолжим. Не, я не буду дальше играть. Я вот сохранился вот на TED. Завтра, короче, продолжим. Давай, спокойной ночи. Немножко еще в Lost Alpha поиграю и тоже пойду спать.